ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney. I'm Karamaku.
And I'm Cody.
Okay.
We still need to convince these jurors that they're wrong.
Yes. Anyway.
How do we do that?
Okay, which ones do you think we can put together?
Well, we already got her convinced.
Think so?
Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot.
Wait,
This
hold on.
gentleman
Hold on.
who's-
Hold on.
This gentleman whose career path is to incite terror in other people and perform actions that do such.
Or he's a basketball player.
I am from inner city school. I am transfer student.
Anyway, let's try.
Alright.
These two statements clearly contradict each other.
Do they? Good lord. Counsel, explain yourself.
Oh my statement contradictory?
It's not. Contradict. C-O-N...
Juror number 6, you've got the wrong end of the stick.
I do not have stick. I have mouse.
Damn, got me.
Sorry.
That got you.
Yeah.
Oh, the music's different. Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
As juror number 2 said earlier, when the Skulkin brothers fled the scene on the night in question, they fired a shot from their revolver. Yes, they shot poor Mr. Sholmes in the abdomen. I understand.
Wow, the pacing of that sentence was all over the place.
Yeah, sorry. Surely you're not going to tell the court now that you didn't hear.
Did not hear what? The word.
Sir?
Sorry. My English is still learning.
He's trying his hardest.
I am trying my best, damn it.
You are telling the court you didn't hear.
Forgive me. I did not hear. Here is what. Abdomen. Part of person's body containing stomach and other vital organs.
Oh shit.
If this is what you mean, you should say in plain English. I am Russian, not native speaker.
What?
Why are you a part of this jury?
Who thought it was a good idea to let this man be on the jury again?
God. Oh shit. Put down the mouse. So. I thought I heard ticking coming from him for a second.
I thought he was about to blow up.
You're telling me these brothers who look like criminals were lying. They said before, we never done nothing. But truth is they shot detective. Da is double negative.
Does not make positive.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Oh, no! Squeakers!
He like pops
Lying
it.
is-
He pops it, and then like another comes out of his like beard.
Pops it and a swarm of smaller mice come out of it. Lying is wrong, especially when lie is said by person who looks like criminal. Hang on 1 second. Anyway.
Kind of want to leave that in there, just to make it seem like he's the one who burped.
I had a big lunch.
Coming from you, that seems surprisingly prejudiced.
This means when they said we never took nothing, maybe it was also big fat lie. Is this true?
Well, according to the police record, no stolen goods were found. So
Stop hurting squeakers. Enough. I trust no one now.
oh.
Not even self. And he like pulls out a little mirror and then punches his reflection.
Maybe I was wrong. Crystal Tower should come down.
Is Squeakers even mouse?
It's not the mouse's fault, though, sir.
The only person I can trust is Squeakers. I must see with my own eyes. I must investigate crime scene myself.
I'm afraid that won't be Yes, it is, Runo. Easily.
Sorry? I'm not doing a very good Russian accent, by the way.
I know, it's fine. With the prints from Hurley's red-handed recorder.
Ah,
Ah, yes,
Shit.
the thing we can use if Van Zeeks will give us the other prince! And then we, like, lunge at him. We, like, jump over the bench and lunge at him.
We pull out a wooden stake and jump at him.
If you compare the prince that
You
if you
got
compare
this.
the prince that pictures Ginny and the prince from half an hour later,
It's the exact same photo.
you'll be able to see straight away if anything was taken or not.
Cooey?
Yeah, that's what I thought it fucking said. Cooey! Mr. Wait, are you calling Van Zeeks Cooey?
Or are you using that as a word to get his attention?
Mr. Prosecutor!
Coomer! Tut tut. Calling on the prosecution in the middle of a summation examination of all time.
Hey, but you, like, have 47 other pictures and you won't share any of them.
The print showing the accused threatening the victim after she broke into the shop is this one.
Well, I mean, if it's evidence
Is
in
that
this...
someone leaping over the counter?
No. That's the picture we have. You know how it looks.
Yeah. I thought the books was like legs or something. Following this, the victim and the accused moved into the storeroom.
I like how that's just a photorealistic dog.
Yeah, man. Meanwhile, the Skulkin brothers entered the shop and summarily heard the fatal gunshot ring out.
Can you, like, submit another one?
Sadly, none of these events were captured on film.
Yeah, but we could still, like, see if anything was taken. That's the whole point that we're trying to get to.
No. This is the print produced by the camera half an hour later, after the brothers' flight.
What, you see something?
Yeah, no.
Hang on, let me...
Oh, the photo.
The photo?
Photo was taken. Was it? I was paying attention. Oh, never mind.
No, it's still there. We'll find it. We'll fucking find it, I swear. Anyway. So this was taken after Hurley was shot then.
I don't
Look,
know who
there's his
has.
foot! As far as I can tell... Shit! I've been paying attention. Nothing has been taken. Oh, it's a little to the right. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It, like, shifted slightly.
That does seem to be the case. Can't notice anything that's obviously missing in the second print. So, the brothers who look like criminals told only one lie. They shot men, but they stole nothing.
That's one lie too many.
Maybe I can learn to love again.
It would seem so, yes.
Good.
No, not good.
They still attempted murder. You are right. I do not understand. I did not understood situation. Now I know brothers have learned. I think it is very important to continue the trial.
Ah, fire! Ah!
It pops out. I was like, oh.
This is how you conduct court in this country?
You see, in my country, it is just a duel.
We just throw axes at each other.
First one to not get back up is loser.
If you flinch, you're guilty.
First man to cry loses.
Yay, well done, Runo. The balance is shifting.
I like to imagine it's like a snowball fight. They're just like giggling and throwing axes at each other.
Well, it's a start, I suppose. But there must be more in what these jurors are saying that I can use to expose the truth.
Okay, did we get the other photo?
I don't know. Van Zeeks is not a sharer. And if I could do that, we just might turn the situation to our favor still.
Thank you, counsel. Continue with the summation examination. And kindly hand that new photographic print to the bailiff to be filed as evidence.
Thank you! Fucking hell!
The post-shooting photograph has been entered into the court record.
Another print in the court record. I wonder if we can make use of that.
Probably not. I can't imagine how we would.
Hey, wait, was he the only one who, like, changed his leaning?
In lake of lies are many dead fish. We must find truth. Therefore I say not guilty verdict.
Hang on, she didn't change her verdict.
She did. Those brothers are not the same. And again, I guess that doesn't change whether or not it's a guilty or not guilty verdict.
Okay. Well... No, wait, hang on, no, I just want to,
Press?
press. Yeah, you're right. Can I, like, skip ahead in his... can I really show up new clues, though?
Don't know unless you try.
How about the prince? Okay, yeah, let's see. We got one.
What if we did the guns so we can compare how they're different?
Okay, let's see. Photographic print suitable. Of course it can. Demonstrate. We don't need one more print. This one. Alright, these two prints were both taken with the same camera in Windibanks on the night in question.
Yes, I see. Tell me, Mr. Lawyer. Do you know how stereographic images work?
Nope.
Do you understand the principle?
I do. Well, I think so. I did have a lesson only yesterday. When a guy threatened to shoot me at Windibanks. The left and right eye images need to be the same, only with a slight shift in the position of some objects.
The cat's wall-eyed.
Let's see. Then when your brain merges the two images together inside your head, it notices the shift as if it were depth.
Yes, exactly.
Want to see something cool?
She puts them in her mouth. It's like a paper shredder noise as they get sucked in.
There's only one image left, Gina. Everything else is useless. It's that small shift between certain objects in the two pictures that's really important.
So what happens if you use two photographs that are exactly the same then? No, obviously that wouldn't work at all. Not for seeing the scene three-dimensionally anyway. Those are some thick pieces of paper.
Well, yeah, it's the fucking 1800s.
They're carved onto stone tablets.
Oh! Of course, now I see.
Ah, I think the young girl has discovered the secret. Thing of beauty. Can you uncross your eyes before you tell me?
Ah, my eyes hurt. Have another look at these two pictures from Hurley's camera, Runa. Go on. I'm not crossing my eyes. It's not gonna work like that.
I can't cross my eyes.
Haha. Anyway, can you see there's a really obvious difference between them?
Yeah, Gina's not in the picture anymore.
Also, Windibank isn't in the picture anymore. Oh, the light's broken.
The light's broken? Oh, the light's broken.
Yeah, the light is fucking broken.
Huh.
And the stuff in the back is, like, slightly shifted to the right.
You think that's on purpose, though?
There's also one more thing, but it's spoilers. Well, yes, you can see that straight away. But now, try looking at the pictures in three dimensions. No. All right, I'll give it a go.
Look at them in one dimension.
Haha! I'm gonna Blue's Clues this bitch and go in there. Sorry. So to start with,
Blue's Clues this motherfucker.
you have to cross your eyes and then try to make the two pictures overlap. No, I'm not doing that. Let's see if by crossing my... Stop telling me to do it! By crossing my eyes, I can make the quill pen from each picture overlapped in the middle. You really trying over there?
I am, but...
No. My vision just goes blurry. Wait.
I can't cross my eyes, it just doesn't work.
Well, did you manage to see it properly, Runo? Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I see it. What's going on with these two pictures? Some of the things in the on the counter they just sort of jump out at you. I like how Van Zeeks didn't even try. He has one of those fucking machines.
Also, Van Zeeks can't cross his eyes. Yes! That's it, you see!
I don't think people would take him seriously as a prosecutor anymore if he did.
Why did he have that?
I don't know. Maybe they were handing it out.
It's the judge, but he's wall-eyed. That's the other amazing power of stereoscopes.
Did you see that, you bitch?
What you gonna say now, Hobag?
Other amazing power.
Thy mother was
Oh my
never
god,
genial.
he's doing it too.
Is someone going to explain this black magic, eh?
What do you mean black magic? You created this. This is from your country. Right?
Why the deuce do some of the things on the counter seem to jump out at you like that, I think you'll find that if you consider the basic principle of the stereoscope, you'll answer your own question.
You're a witch, and then he pulls a gun out on him.
Points his cane at him, and then the end opens up to reveal it's a gun.
Oh my god, he's got one of those fucking ruby guns. Something else entirely. Basic principles of the stereoscope.
As I said before, if you try to look at two identical pictures using a stereoscope, it won't work at all. It's the slight shift in the positions of certain objects that lets you see the picture three-dimensionally.
In other words, even though at first glance it seems the objects on the counter haven't moved at all between the two pictures, this shows that actually there must have been a slight shift in their position. Yes, there must have been. I'm really short. Can I please go back?
Can I have a box to stand on? Now hold fire there, sir. Got a reasonable grasp of this whole cross-eyed business now, I'd say. But why the devil does this shift between the two prints exist in the first place? Well, what's the answer, Fedo? Come on, you're the cross-eyed master.
I feel like that's offensive somehow. What?
It's a slur.
Me? I haven't the first idea. You know, Runo, it's quite simple.
It is?
Just think it through step by step.
Just put one foot in front of the other.
The first photograph was taken at 1 a.m. Then, 30 minutes later, the second photograph was taken. But the position of some items on the counter appeared to have shifted slightly in the
Interim.
Interim?
I think so.
Never fucking heard that word before. So that means
That means that sometime in the half-hour interval, someone must have tampered with the things on the counter. Zoinkers! Zookas!
You take that back, sir.
Someone tampered?
You're acting like you didn't see this. You knew it shifted, right? New information, stop. Not mentioned in testimony so far, stop.
I'm lost.
Whoa, what's happening?
Yes. We've had to go around in circles a little here, it seems. But I'm starting to see what I should be aiming at in the summation examination now.
Ow! Ladies and gentlemen, the question now is clear. We know the items on the countertop were moved, but by whom?
Are you suggesting we might know?
Of course. I can tell you right now who is responsible for the almost
Imperceptible.
imperceptible shift in the items on the counter.
Eggert Benedict.
Bring down Eggert Benedict!
The man sponsored by AG1.
Should I, the Skulkin...
It's like in an old school Pokemon game when your Pokemon's evolving and it just like shifts between the two models.
You like get smaller.
Yeah.
But anyway, should I say them?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't...
Just do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What if I lose the thing?
Just do it. Come on, nerd. All the cool kids are doing it.
No! Peer pressure!
Take that!
Bet your mom did it when she was young.
Please be right. It was the witnesses currently on the stand, the Skulkin brothers.
Squeakers! Wait. This does not agree with what brothers said in testimony before. They said they did not even have time to pull dukes from lacy lockets.
I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's wrong.
My phrase book says dukes is meaning hands, and Lucy lockets is meaning pockets.
Wow, you have slang in that book too?
It's a very good book. But this is another lie? Is this what you are saying?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Now hold on there a minute. I can't be sure of that.
Is that Cherry?
It's not Cherry.
I quite agree. The accused is a common pick purse, after all. It's perfectly possible that she went through the things on the desk to see what she might steal.
I think that's unlikely. And why exactly?
As you can see from this photographic print, the defendant was pointing a gun at the victim.
No, she wasn't.
She was pointing it at the sky, but the victim was scared. Is that
The
better?
victim was up there too.
The victim was up in the sky.
The victim, God.
I shot his body, and then as the ghost was ascending, I shot that too.
Just to make sure I got him.
You won't see that in Ghostbusters.
They just pull a Glock.
My ghost clock. It would seem, as my learned friend indicated, that she was coercing Mr. Windibank to open the storage room. In other words, Miss Lestrade,
Interest.
Miss Lestrade's interest lay within the storage room, not the main shop, giving her no reason to touch anything on the counter.
Cuts to Gina, like, just walking past and then touching everything for funsies.
She's like... All of which point to one thing. The Skulkin brothers have omitted key facts in their testimony.
Exclamation point.
But the accused is a pick purse, common gutter trash. Why look any further for the wrongdoer here?
Because we need to find the real bad wrongdoer.
Because the Skulkin brothers are thieves, madam. No better, in fact worse than a pick purse.
Also, attempted murder. Why are we glancing over that? We keep glancing over attempted murder.
What? Murder is a crime?
Uh-oh, and she like tugs her collar. I believe that these brothers were looking for something on the victim's counter that night. I'm angry now. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if you would condemn the defendant on the grounds that she's a pickpocket, would it not at least be right and proper to thoroughly scrutinize testimony given against her by two thieves? Well said.
Do you have the bullet?
You have the scalpel. I feel like I could probably find that.
The thieves on the defendant's stand, or whatever they're standing
Did you
on.
steal the scalpel
Were
mid-surgery?
you there stealing my scalpel?
They just like pop out of Sholmes' chest and then grab the scalpel and then run.
We sewed ourselves in there and now we're before.
The perfect crime, you see.
Probably a little roundabout, but it worked.
Well said.
Yeah, nice.
I, for one, would like to hear more from that shady pair.
Did you not see him do that before?
No! Can you all see now?
No.
I think you'll find Stereoscope's how to play things. You've seen that extraordinary potential firsthand.
Also bangs his head on there for no reason. Also, why do you need to keep your hands sterile? You're out of surgery.
Just in case.
Wholeheartedly agree. Stop. Must purchase after trial. Stop. We'll return home via Regent Street. Stop. What? Stop outing your home. Stop doxing yourself. Right?
Yeah. Can you get the other two to also vote in favor?
Yeah, I feel like the maid should jump in on this too, unless she's like wholly unwilling to compromise her like beliefs.
Well, it would seem this trial has yet to run its course. The ladies and gentlemen of the jury have declared their inclinations via the mighty scales of justice. I hereby call this summation examination to conclusion, with the balance altered in the defendant's favor. 2 lean to guilty, 4 lean to not guilty. Accordingly, the jury is without consensus. And I order this trial to continue.
Yay! Well done.
The
Oh,
longer
by
this
the
trial
way.
the longer this trial goes on for, the longer I can go without having to take my pill.
Oh, by the way, I need to go to the bathroom. What?
What?
You should hold on to this, Runo. You never know when it might come in useful.
She stole it from Van Zeeks.
I mean, she might have. Gina did teach her last night how to pickpocket.
That's true.
Twice.
Sorry, I'll do it. Twice in one trial would be unusual, surely. But alright.
Oh man, I can't wait for unusual to become common.
The stereoscope has been entered into the court record. Lord Van Zeeks,
What?
you will instruct the witness that the court demands additional testimony from them. No. I'm sure it won't spoil the bouquet to do so, my lord. If that even is your real title.
I thought you were going to say name, and it's like, it's not.
It's Stephen, actually.
Want myself another chance to probe the pair about their activities that night at least.
And I'm gonna probe deep.
And hard. And I won't stop probing until I've proven that Gina is innocent.
I'm gonna probe them so much they'll beg for mercy.
Kazuma taught me the best way to probe people.
Really get up in there and find the truth.
Without mercy. I feel like it's just like well agreed upon in the fandom that they're just gay.
Yeah.
It's a very like Phoenix and Edgeworth kind of thing. Right?
Yeah, but their love isn't forbidden. Or whatever. You okay?
Unnecessary feelings.
Objection, I have feelings.
Well, you don't remember that, do you?
No.
When Edgeworth sees Wright again, he's like, I don't want to ever see you again. Seeing you again has brought up unnecessary feelings. Like, you're writing this so gay. How are you not hearing this?
You make me feel tingly in my no-no spots. Order, please. Let us resume proceedings.
Can these two idiots get out of my courtroom?
Witnesses, you will now retake the stand.
Why?
I don't want to. Is he shorter? No.
He's just getting smaller as the trial goes on.
Like Gregson is just progressively falling into a deeper and deeper hole.
Oh, you're talking about him. I thought they were giving a guy a shorter box.
Presume you heard the defense counsel's summation examination. Oh, yeah, Governor.
I'm not a governor.
I did, Gav, I did.
Still not a governor. Mr. and Mr. Skulkin. What?
Nothing. Mr. and Mrs. Skulkin. Wait, who's who?
Pick for yourselves. Who's the bottom?
Decide amongst yourselves. God blimey.
This is going to be hard work. Earlier in this trial, you gave the following testimony about your actions after you entered Windibanks.
So we shot the bitch, right? We popped a cap in his ass. That was bedlam soon as, wasn't it? It was, Nash, it was. Didn't even have time to pull my dukes out my lacy lockets. Lucy lockets. I think I keep saying lacy lockets.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's made up words anyway. However, that was a lie.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
That you're the father. Wait.
Wrong results, hang on. Can you imagine using a lie detector test to determine if somebody's the father?
I like to imagine in the middle of trial, it's like, we have the results of the lie detector test here. And it says, you're the wait. This is the wrong one. And then everyone in the trial has to be like, then who was that for?
It cuts to like a few courtrooms down where it's the Murray show. And it's like, the lie detector test determined you shot the detective. Wait.
They're in the same building.
Yeah.
You brothers.
Cool, blimey.
On the night in question, you rifled through the items on the victim's counter.
We never done nothing of the sort. How dare you figure that out? How'd you figure that out?
They just start curbying each other. It seems like one of them has like the balls to keep their mouth shut. Right?
You will now give formal testimony once again. You will tell the court precisely what happened on the night in question. This time, You will tell the truth. Boys, I'm very disappointed.
Just look at the flowers.
Think of the rabbits, boys. Each lie that passes your lips serves to increase the severity of your punishment.
Each lie equals 1 year. 1 more year for perjury.
However, conversely, for each lie you shall become more and more of a human boy.
Right, you've been playing Lies of P.
I have. I've also come to the conclusion that human enemies are bitch asses.
I don't know what you're talking about. I plan to play it on my own with a different build than you, but...
I went with the strength build I should not have.
Well, you're doing fine. You're just really mad. It's funny to see you get up and pace around the office. Because it's like, I can see you doing it, and then you're just like, God! Then you, like, place the controller out. Damn it!
They're expensive controllers.
They're $70, yeah.
But it's like, because it's like, you remember, I think you were there when I fought, like, the King's Flame, and I died, like, 20 times to that guy.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
You weren't here. I fought a group called the Eldest of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Who are humans. And you're fighting one main guy and then 5 other people who are sort of like minions.
Were they, like, hitting you like piranhas, where, like, one would hit you and back off, and then immediately another person would hit you?
Yeah, sort of. But if you kill them, they, like, bounce away and then come back after a little bit. So I just focused on the Eldest. I died twice. My Spectre didn't even die in the second time. And that, gentlemen, may deal a crushing blow to your chances of ever seeing the light of day again.
That's fucking hardcore, man.
I will drain you dry.
Everyone given the death sentence is just sent to Van Zeke's office to be drained of their blood because he's a vampire.
He just, like, flies in, like... It's like a half frame.
The moment they walk in and it's like Lord Van Zeke's, he's like up in the corner like the Grinch, and he like flies down at them, and it's just that one like what's it called? What's the like just really fancy piano organ? It's the one organ note.
A thought worth pondering.
Oh, really, was it? I feel like we pondered it for too long.
Say no more, Gab, we hear ya. We'll blab, we squeak, we'll sclap...
Legal entry, the whole truth.
Or at least 4/20ths of the truth, really. Alright, we did knock a few things over, but we weren't rifling or nothing.
2 tenths.
It was when we'd had the gunshot, see? Made us both jump and all that stuff went flying. Lomi, it didn't give me a fright. We was thinking the shoot had come out the door and get our snacks. We stuck everything back where we found it and scampered. Straight into him in the black. We couldn't have shot the pawnbroker, see? We never even had a chance, did we?
Well, everything seems fine. I can't wait to beat you with a stick.
So you admit the defense's accusation?
Huh? What?
You did indeed ransack Mr. Windibank's countertop on the night in question. Not ransack, Governor, no.
Steal everything.
That's right, Nash, that's right. It's more like we tied it up, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. By their own admission, these brothers entered the pawnbrokery under dubious circumstances. However, they panicked and fled on hearing the gunshot, having first made good their mess.
Okay, but, like, also, why was it a mess?
The way you say it, we hardly sound like us at all.
Okay.
We don't, Nash, we don't. Can only make us sound a bit more cutthroat. You shot a man.
You shot a man. It can't just be a coincidence that these men showed up at Windibanks that night. There's more to the testimony than meets the eye. I'm sure of it. He was there too.
He's Eggert Benedict in disguise.
He like takes off,
unscrews his head, and it comes off as a helmet.
He takes off the hat and he like takes off the eyebrows and mustache. It's absolutely Eggert Benedict. Anyway.
All right.
You knocked a few things over. Okay, why'd you knock things over?
Hold it!
Why were you rifling the shit?
If that's the case, then why didn't you testify to that effect in the first place?
Well, you know, we ain't exactly...
Oh no, that's there.
We ain't exactly squeaky clean, are we? Oh, God. We ain't, Nash, we ain't. If we admitted to something like that, people would think we was up to no good.
You're not!
You've openly admitted that you weren't. Well said, Ringo, me old China. We'd only land ourselves in even more trouble.
And in fact now, as a result of lying in your previous testimony,
You're in more trouble.
that's exactly what you've done. Landed yourselves in even more trouble.
Ah, well, that's rotten luck.
Saying that...
Says the rotten apple eater.
Oh, shush.
Witnesses,
What?
explain your actions to the court. Why did you ransack the victim's counter? We never ransacked nothing. Right, Nash, right? More like we tidied the place up.
You keep saying that.
He just looks at him like a disappointed father. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Or the gunshot made us both jump, and all that stuff went flying.
Hold it!
Whose gunshot?
So what you're saying is, there's a chance.
There's a chance. Cosima loves me. The sound
Pulls
of-
out a little flower. He loves me. He loves me not.
And then everyone's like, who's Cosima?
Is he having a psychotic break?
The sound of the gunshot shocked you so much that you knocked all those things off the counter.
Well, it shocked us so much. It shocked...
Yeah, see, got you too.
It's hot.
I know.
But it shocked one of us that much, yeah. His bag of nerves needs to learn to keep his shirt on. Look, it was loud, right? Blimey, me dead granny would have woken up at that bang. Big brother here screamed like a blooming baby and fell over on the counter.
Wait, he's the bigger brother?
Bit of stunted growth, huh? He knocked over a load of books, a candlestick, and some skull whatnot. That got tangled up in some marionette. What knocked over a picture frame, what knocked them scales on the floor.
You've really mastered working quietly then.
Smooth criminals we are. What a racket. Me granny would have been scared back into her grave at a clatter like that.
Oh, she's dead?
Well, no,
so
the
it's-
gunshot brought her back from the dead.
Oh, okay.
And then the clatter put her back.
So in short, the gunshot took you by surprise.
And then some. I mean, it was quiet as a mouse, and then all of a sudden, bam!
You have a poker face. Quite the poker face.
Oh no, like, let's not forget the gentleman who tried to eat his fucking cane.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir.
What
Oh,
the
did
fuck?
you see the faces they made as like the camera was panning over? Inspector Gregson, do you have something to add?
Like I keep saying, I don't appreciate being lumped in with these scoundrels.
No, something to add about their testimony. You seem to react just now about at what Mr. Skulkin said. Did it make you think of something? What am I gonna eat for dinner?
It's probably nothing, of course. I wouldn't even bother to mention it. Only, the fact is, cases don't get solved if you ignore the little details.
Thank you. Well, how about you just tell us what's on your mind?
As you know, we brought these fellas into the yard for questioning last night. And the statement they gave us told a slightly different story from what they're saying now. Dead? You claimed you heard the victim shout something out before the gunshot. Might have, Gov, might have. Does ring a bell now you mention it. Granted, it's only a minor detail, but still. Can't help feeling like perhaps you've been a bit sloppy with your testimony here, eh, fellas? If I discover the witness's testimony has been any more sloppy than it has hitherto proven to be, I shall be forced to bring the very harshest punishment to bear against them. Easy, easy.
We'll get it right this time.
This time.
4 times a charm. That's it. Yep, it's all coming back to me now.
Then speak. Supplement your testimony with whatever details have miraculously returned to your questionable minds, sirs.
Right you are, Gav.
Okay, we found something. Just before the gunshot, we heard a voice yell out, "Give me that gun." Whose voice, though?
Give me that gun.
Give me that gun. Give me.
Hold it!
So in fact, you heard the voice. So in fact, you heard the voice and the gunshot almost simultaneously.
We did, Gav, we did. How was that? Is it?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, I'll tighten up the fan blades after. Although, I suppose if you're being honest, we had a kind of wavering voice before the yelling all. If you don't want to get shot. Give me that gun! Bam!
Beautiful reenactment.
Kind of thing.
I'm so glad that you were able to reenact this. A career in acting tragically missed.
So wait, if you don't want to get shot, give me that gun? That's interesting.
It's interesting. And where were those voices coming from? Could you tell?
Of course we could. From the other side of that door behind the counter it was.
From the storeroom, where the victim was found dead.
And the voice you heard, it was that of the victim, Mr. Windibank.
No!
On me granny's life, of course it was. On his granny's life, of course it was.
Are y'all not related?
No, they're related, just different grandmas.
Okay, so that would mean that you both knew Mr. Windibank and the sound of his voice.
So that would mean what? What, Nash? What? Any ideas?
Yes, Counsel, indeed it would.
No. We didn't know the geezer. How am I supposed to deny it when the bloke when that bloke in all the fancy clobbers giving us the evil eye?
Benzies.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I wanted to, like, make sure, because I know about this case.
If you value your lives, you will ensure your testimony is accurate and true.
For the love of God.
On me granny's life it is. On his granny's life it must be.
It's a good job. It's a good job. His granny's dead.
She's like in heaven looking down. She's like, "Oh, son, you shouldn't be lying now. That's right. My ancestry is Scottish.
It's just...
To
It's the
summarize.
gilded in a dress.
With lipstick. To summarize then. Immediately after hearing the voice of the victim, you then heard the gunshots,
Who said that?
causing you to stumble and upset the items on the counter, scattering them across the shop floor.
You make it sound like we were clumsy.
You are clumsy.
Don't forget we tied up after like good little boys. Anyway, the way I see it. The bloke who owned the place was holding a gun, so he should have just fired instead of yelling to go.
Well, no,
Wait,
actually.
he was holding the gun and not you.
How did you know he was holding a gun?
How did he get his gun back when before you guys entered, Gina had the gun?
Yeah.
Should I present something to this?
Smells like...
Bullshit!
Smells like fishiness.
Let's see.
We could present
I just
the photo.
I just throw the stereoscope at them.
Catch! What?
Anyway, should I present this? Because Gina obviously has the gun in her hand, and if she was the aggressor, she wouldn't have, like, lost it.
Yeah.
Especially to the person she supposedly killed.
Yeah, I think that might be the move to make.
Okay.
Objection!
Music stopped.
You like fold it into a paper airplane and throw it at him.
You're saying that on the night in question, the victim, Mr. Windibank, was wielding a gun. Is that correct?
That's it, Gov. You got the picture?
Thank fucking goodness. Here.
He has, Nash. He has. No question.
And yet, the photographic evidence from the time of the incident clearly shows that Mr. Windibank was not in possession of a firearm of any description.
Objection!
What?
Objection. That evidence isn't valid because I said so.
Objection! You're right!
You surprise me. Does the defense really intend to highlight evidence that compromises the position of the accused even more?
How fucking so?
Well, it proves that she had the gun.
And then it proves that she lost the gun before Mr. Windibank died.
And it proves that these witnesses are unreliable. Hey, can we examine Windibank's gun real fast?
Okay, fine. Court record.
Sorry, I just thought of something.
This
we need
is
to-
spoken Windibank.
Can we open the cylinder? It's Mr. Windibank's gun. The cylinder is completely empty. Okay.
Because
So,
he said that he
most-
only keeps one bullet in his gun so that he would kill himself and no one else. What, the fact that I said that?
Yeah, I'm just remembering.
Mr. Windibank always used to keep this gun in hand on his shop counter.
I just wanted to confirm that it was, like, empty.
Yes, but only ever with a single bullet loaded, I understand. That's right, to keep all the pawn articles that were in his care safe. But his one bullet was fired that night, and the poor man lost his life. Was he protecting his shop, I wonder? Trying to keep the articles safe?
Okay, cool. I just wanted to confirm that, like, it was empty. You're, like, pointing the gun directly at your face,
Well,
looking at it.
It's safe! It's empty! Right?
Yeah?
I can do this!
Unless there's a ghost bullet in there.
There's a ghost bullet. But it doesn't seem like there's any secrets on this gun that, like, I can find.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, it would be stupid if I did it with the Skulkin Brothers gun, since there's, like, 5 other bullets in there. Right?
Yeah?
Anyway. Did you read this?
Yeah. Furthermore, the defense has failed to establish that the photographic print presented was taken a suitably short time prior to the victim's death. Your chronology is severely lacking, counsel.
How fucking so?
Yeah, that's right. Too right, Nash, too right. The old geezer could have been able to turn the tables on the girl, eh?
But it's the fact that it proves that she couldn't have killed him.
Also, it proves you guys are unreliable.
Because he was alive when you guys showed up. Right?
Yeah.
Hardly likely.
No, I'm afraid this won't stand as conclusive evidence. Continue with the cross-examination, counsel. And heed my earlier warning, witnesses.
But it doesn't seem I lost health for that.
Yeah, so I think we were supposed to do that.
Just
A skulkin's never skulkin'.
cool. I didn't lose health.
Okay. Let's look at the other stuff we can press. Did we press that? Did we press that, or did we presented to that?
We presented to this.
So do you want to press it real fast?
The owner of the shop was holding a gun, so he should have just fired instead of yelling at the girl. Wasn't it also that, like, you made it seem like the person who was firing was significantly shorter? Because, I don't know, you kind of towered over him?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe
And
that's
again,
stupid.
he said, "Give me the gun. If you don't want to get shot, give me the gun."
Yeah. Almost like Mr. Windibank was warning someone else.
And how did you see that he had a gun?
You're saying that Mr. Windibank had a gun in his hands?
Oh yeah, bet that was a sight, eh? Them two waving them guns at each other. Must have been pretty heated.
How did you know?
Except for the fact Gina didn't have her own gun.
Yeah, she was using his gun.
Yeah, his gun. There's only 2 guns found. It was yours and Mr. Windibank's.
Yeah,
and
but
you
then-
took yours away from the scene.
Yeah, and also used it to shoot Sholmes. Wait,
What?
I was wondering if we could check the cylinder on their gun, but I
I
think
could
no,
check-
They already stated that it only had one shot fired from it.
Yeah.
I mean, just before he shouted out, we heard the geezer say, if you don't want to get shot. Didn't really sound like he meant it, mine. More of an empty threat, you could say. Mr. Windibanks was known to keep a revolver in his shop counter at all times. So just everybody knew about it.
Yeah.
God damn it. People say that to protect the articles in his keeping, he'd readily put a bullet in someone's head if required. No, not quite.
Yeah, his own head.
That's someone being himself, of course. Good grief. Extraordinary devotion indeed, if alarmingly misguided.
He's just like... He's looking at the person and it's like, if you don't leave, someone will get shot, and then he shoots himself and falls dead, and everyone's just like, ooh, what?
It's like a Mexican standoff where it's like playing, it's like, "Ba-da-da, wow, wow, wow," and then he
It's like-
draws and just shoots himself.
Draw, and then like he shoots himself, and the other bullet goes in his chest, and he like falls over dead.
He's like, did I win?
Oh shit, sorry. There we go.
Well, he certainly sounded like he was ready to pull the trigger the other night. Only the person he was going to shoot beat him to it. Cooked his goose proper. Bet he wished he'd squeezed the trigger instead of wasting time shouting, "Give me that gun."
So,
Y'all's timeline is a bit, we're
it
not
also
gonna-
seems like they're saying that he only said, give me that gun. He didn't say the other thing.
Yeah.
Who said the other thing? And it was directly after those words that you heard the gunshot.
It was more or less at the same time, Gav. Give me that gun. Bam.
Don't look at me like
Kind
that.
of thing. Bedroom eyes.
You fucking idiot. Let's see. Yes, a career in acting tragically missed.
God, imagine having sex with someone and those are the eyes peering at you the whole time. Well, you're having sex with Tom Nook.
No.
Now we had a sound of someone hitting the deck. Before everything went dead quiet. After that, we done a slapdash job of tidying the place up. No, me, it didn't have to give me a fright. We was thinking the shoot'd come out the door and get us next. Stuck everything back where we found it and scampered straight into him in the black. Couldn't have shot the pawnbroker, say. We never had a chance, did we?
Hang on.
Pops his chin off.
Shut up, I was thinking.
That took you a second.
We were thinking the shooter'd come out of the door and get us next.
If we perform a fusion dance, we form a single man with normal proportions.
Shut up. I was gonna say that, like, maybe we can present the gun, like, Windibank's gun here, but there's no guarantee they knew he only had one bullet.
I guess so. What do you think? What do you think we
No
should do?
fucking clue.
How'd they know he was holding a gun? I feel like we need to press that or present something to that. I feel like that's important.
Only place was holding the gun. So you should have just fired instead of yelling at that. Okay, fine. Yeah, you feel better?
Yes.
Okay, great. So what do you think we should do?
I don't know. We already presented the gun, didn't we?
We presented? No, we presented the picture. We didn't present the gun yet.
Right. Do you think we should try presenting the gun?
Let's see, it's a gun belonging to the victim, Mr. Windibank, that Gina was holding when she was found unconscious. There are signs of a single discharge.
I think we should try presenting Windibank's gun.
Where?
To,
Here?
to this, yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I should have probably just...
I don't know. Do you have any other ideas?
Saving. Saving.
I mean, we got 5 minutes left. You want to call it here?
No, I want to save and then, like, do it. See if it's right or not.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Objection!
Music didn't stop.
Damn it.
It's clearly something odd about the last statement made by the witness.
There's clearly something odd here indeed. Your behavior, counsel.
Haha, please don't mind me. Ah, he shot me.
He just pulls out a slingshot.
I'm going back.
All right. Okay, so what's our next move?
I have no fucking clue. Let's see.
I feel like we need to argue that, but we already pressed
Lobo's
it.
Holding the gun.
Wait, do we still have the picture of Gina when she got knocked out? We don't, do we?
I don't think we do.
No, we got Windabank's dead.
We got a dead Windabank, and then a single bullet.
Wait, the bullet
Well,
ended from the back.
Fuck, you're right.
Yeah. Can we
uh,
present that?
hang on. Where should I present it? Let's see.
What comes next after this? Leave the shooter come out the door and get us next. Oh man. Oh my god, so we should have fired instead of yelling at the girl. Think we should present it to that?
I don't know. Where's the autopsy here?
Yeah.
Objection.
No. This piece of evidence. No.
No, damn it. Okay.
We're gonna figure this out before we leave.
Yeah, because I think the issue is we might be like a little ahead of the game.
That happens a lot in Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to go back. You can keep thinking about what else we could do.
Crap. Because it's like clearly there's a bunch of stuff here that doesn't add up. I'm just not sure what we're currently going after.
Okay.
We already-
I don't even know if it's this statement either.
Did we already press everything?
Huh?
Did we press everything?
I don't know if we pressed everything.
Do you want to press their last 3 statements?
Did we press this one?
No.
Hold it.
Because we don't lose anything from pressing. Not on your life.
Not on your life.
It went deathly quiet after that, it did. Put the wind right up me. But anyway, the door was locked, wasn't it? Wasn't it? No way that was happening. Wait, if the door was locked, then why were you afraid that they'd come after you, if you knew the door was locked?
Yes, of course. It was locked from the inside. Or so we've been led to believe.
It was, Gov, it was. From the inside. Right, so we had no way of knowing what was going on in there, did we?
Unless there was some other way. Oh, it's this.
Oh, the door with the thing.
Unless there was some other way to get a view of the inside of the storage room. Like through the keyhole or a spy hole, perhaps.
Don't ring no bells, don't light no lights.
Wow, I love how you guys just miss every single connecting point.
We had to cut and run before we noticed anything like that. We're still cutting our teeth in this game, see? One day, so the Fuhrer himself will really cut the mustard.
Please, cut it out.
But as we know, behind that door was the victim's lifeless body, with the accused not 2 feet away.
Yes, unfortunately. Gina was in there, unconscious, with the gun in her hand. We don't know if she was unconscious during this moment in time, though.
Yeah, we just assume. To confirm, would it be correct to say that neither of you set foot inside the storeroom? That's right, Gov, that's right. Good nav, even if we want to.
I feel like... shit.
Like, clearly, it's the thing before this, I think.
It's the one before it? Are you sure?
I think so. Isn't that the thing where he talks about... yeah, he was holding the gun. Should have just fired instead of yelling at the girl. What's the other 2 things?
In front or...
The in front, the first 2 things.
Oh, the first 2 things.
Just before the gunshot, we heard a voice yelling, "Give me that gun." And then we did not confuse the... Okay.
Okay, so you said it had to be this one.
That's what I think. What about you?
I don't know. Should I, like, run through it again? Like, press it and see what happens?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold it.
I'm just gonna skip through it, because I think if there's nothing new... Like, if there's nothing new, we could just skip past it with Circle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was saying it didn't sound like you meant it.
It's even funnier when it's super fast. Okay.
Let's press the last two things.
The last two things?
Yeah, let's just press these so we can say we did.
Good enough shot with Kapampa.
Hold it!
Are you sure you didn't have a chance?
Why should we believe that?
What? Well, because it's true, isn't it? The place was totally empty when we went in.
Wait.
At that time, the victim was already in the storeroom, having been forced to open the door by the accused, who had a gun to his head. I mean, he gladly would have let them shoot him, though. In other words, on the night in question, these two witnesses never even laid eyes on the proprietor of the pawnbrokery, Mr. Windibank. Correct? You got it, mister. Down to the T.
Something tells me I don't believe this shit.
This is stupid.
So the Skulkin brothers never actually encountered Mr. Windibank? Is that really true?
Yet
I
they
wonder.
recognize his voice.
And also, put on that full display of how the attack went.
Yeah, even though Mr. Windibank was shot in the back. That's it? That's the full extent of their testimony?
Oh yeah, what's up? This look fierce.
Fire stuff.
I could pour you some herbal tea if you're tired.
Oh, thank you, but I'm fine.
Oh god.
Being such a logical thinker, you'll probably laugh. But I feel as though these brothers are still hiding something. Something important.
Yeah, something important that I can't apparently fucking find.
It is nothing more than a feeling, though. With no proof to support it. Oh well.
Shit. Huh, well, feelings can be very logical at times.
Sorry?
People's expressions, the movement of their eyes, the words they choose. You can take that all in, and your brain will quietly analyze it to come up with a feeling like you described. You've concluded that there's something suspicious about this testimony without knowing why. That's all.
Correct.
I think you should trust your instincts.
Iris, thank you. Sometimes I think if she's 10 years old, I must be 5. Cool.
Thanks.
Anyway,
What can we do?
I don't know.
Wait.
Might have to call it here, though.
No.
We're at an hour.
No. Let's see. Which one was the one? Okay, so Lord Van Zeeks just said that they never set eyes on him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We got that? Let me try this. Let's
Try pressing it again.
Because now they might call into question, how do you know the whole thing that happened if you didn't see it? Right? Because now we have Lord Van Zeek said that they didn't see it. They never laid eyes on him.
Not a hearsay.
Okay, let's just speed through this. That guy.
Nobody's giving a reaction.
Excuse me.
He wasn't reacting.
Do you have something to add? What? Something that you said just now seems to have got you thinking.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you were just glancing. You were just like breezing through it.
Well, you just said that like he wasn't reacting, so I figured you weren't interested.
Oh, well, yeah. I was just thinking about me brother Sulky.
Oh, the one you lost touch with?
Yeah, Gory could be a right nasty piece of work sometimes, that one. Always used to nab me share of the grub when we had anything to eat.
He does sound like a very mean man.
Very bad man. Oi, what are you looking at me for, sunshine? Cool, that was pointless.
Wow, that was nothing. Let me go back in here and like go through it fully.
Dude, alright.
I'm sorry, this is just for me.
Alright, alright.
I hate this. I hate this. I fucking hate this. Am I even in the right one? Yeah, yeah, I am.
Yeah, you are.
Just no reaction to anything.
Oh, they should! They literally just said they never saw Windabank.
Dude, I think we're like ahead of this game.
Maybe. We found it. I'm afraid I was thinking that the shooter would come out and get us next. God, I hate this that I don't know what we're looking for here.
Press this.
Hold it!
Do you want me to speed through it?
Yeah, just speed through it. Just seems like this would be a worthwhile thing to double check, I guess.
Yes, unfortunate.
Ah, boy.
Case confirmed, blah, 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 blah. Nothing.
There's a lot of issues here.
Another few things over. Just before we heard a voice yell out, "Give me that gun."
You gonna press this?
Hold it!
Then just speed through it.
Cost nothing to press.
This might be something you have to present.
Tragically missed.
Hmm. We have to present something to something.
Wait. What did he say? No, not autoplay.
They recognize. I think this is them bringing up they recognize. Yeah, they recognize Windabank's voice, even though they contradicted it like 2 seconds later, and we can't do anything about it.
We didn't know the geezer. Fancy, so it would be great if you jumped in
We
here.
already went through this.
Are you little? Immediately after hearing the voice, blah, 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 blah.
They're contradicting themselves every other sentence, and we can't do anything about it.
I feel like we should look up what we need.
Dude, let's call it here. We're
Fine.
10 minutes over time.
Fine, I'm gonna save because we have done some new shit.
We've made progress.
Anyway, you wanna call it?
Yeah, this is bugging the crap out of me too, though, I will admit. So, ladies and gentlemen, join us next time when we hopefully figure out what in God's name we're supposed to be doing. We hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.